Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Brian coming at you with a new video. Today we have our SIG shipment. This will be stage 19 of our USS Enterprise NCC-1701-D build. This stage includes deck paneling reflector, clear and dark windows, deck panel lighting, escape pods, clear windows, dark windows, a dorsal phaser array, ballast section skeleton, and stickers, and of course screws. This particular part of the assembly is going to be kind of long, so I'm gonna break this up. So stage 19 assembly. In this stage and the next new and previous assembled hull panels start to form a superstructure around the upper saucer skeleton. So first, what we're going to do with step A, we're going to cut out these escape pods and get them placed on the deck panel. Alright, so the escape pods have been placed. Next, we're going to go ahead and start putting in the windows. Alright, that part is done. Next, we need to take a sticker and lay it on these right here, these windows right here. Alright, now we have to do this little set of windows, which are a little bit longer. Alright, that's done. So next, let's move on to the LEDs. these LEDs at a 90-degree angle. We are back. We're moving on to stage 20 of our Enterprise build. This part of the build includes deck panel reflector, escape pod cover, clear windows, deck panel light, dark windows, a battery box, and screws. So, step A. Looks like we just need to take these escape pod covers. Good, they're already cut out for us. And we're gonna put those in here. And next we're gonna go ahead and put in the dark and the clear windows. And we got a bunch of screws for those. So let's go ahead and get these cut out. Alright, we're moving on to stage 20, assembly. By the end of the stage, the saucer section's four-hole plating stretches all the way from the deck 3 to deck 8. I've already went ahead and put in the windows and the escape pods. As you can see, I didn't have to show all of that because you all have seen that several times for the last few stages. Nothing new. So what we're going to get ready to do is put in the LEDs and then get ready to screw the reflector on. Alright, that's done. So what we're going to do is now use a single BP screw to screw it in this side. That is done. So now the next thing we need to do is go ahead and test out the lights. Alright, let's plug this in. Boom. Done. A bit of light leak there. But all in all, everything looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. Alright, we're done with this part of step 20. The next part is putting it on the skeleton itself, but I'm gonna hold off on that because I'm having some issues getting a couple of the other panels on. So what we're going to do is we're going to move back to stage 19. is a part of the neck skeleton. This part right here that needs to be affixed to the other part of the neck skeleton, which is that big part. I haven't used it. So let me get this out. So this is part I of stage 19. Basically what we're doing is taking the major skeleton for the neck, Stage 21 utilizes the neck skeleton, which goes in like this, and I just take 2 BM screws, which are right here, and pop them in like that. Alright, that's done. So next we need this part and this nut. That goes there. laser strip. And next, I just gotta put on this transporter emitter. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and start putting in these escape pods. Alright, so that's done. So now we're going to get ready to install this section of plating. I'm going to do this off camera, so I'll come right back to you. We're moving on to stage 22, which stage 22 includes some deck paneling, deck reflector, some windows, the neck retraction things, I'm not sure what these are called, and LEDs, and a circuit board that goes in the neck itself, I believe. So let's go ahead and go forward, and what we're going to do is go ahead and put in the rest of these escape pods and then put in the windows. I'll do that off camera because you all have seen me do that enough. Alright, we are back. I've installed the escape pods on this piece of deck paneling as well as the windows. So now we're going to get ready to do is add in the LEDs for the reflector panel. Take some BP screws and screw these in. Alright, next we're moving on to step C, which is adding in these docking clamps. So that goes like that. That goes like that. And then this goes like that. And that goes like that. Alright, so with step C, or actually next part of step C, is putting the skeleton on and pushing the docking clamps in these little parts right here. So our next step from here is we're going to get ready to put 6 BM screws in these little holes. They're kind of hard to see. They're kind of all around, so we can mount the top part to this. So I'll come right back to you. Alright, so we are back. We're moving on to step D, which is putting in this board, installing it right here, and putting 2 FM screws in the back, and looks like another set of LEDs need to be set up. So, give me just a moment. Alright, so we are back. Off camera, I was threading these wires through the back of the battle section skeleton. Which I think I got it to where it needs to be, hopefully. Anyway, so our next step is we're going to take 3 CP screws and screw them down, screw this section down here, here, and down here. Alright, so we're back. I fixed this a little bit because there was a horribly bad gap right here. Horribly, like I could slide several thick pieces of paper through it. That's how bad it was. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and get these wires tucked up and connected to this board right here. Alright, we are done getting these connected. Let's have the battery box. Let's see. Get that. I'm assuming that goes right here. Now moving on to the next step, which is the battery box, which is already installed. It's right here. I need some AAA batteries. Alright, it says the battery box cover and battery box screw. So I think I get that in a different step, so I'm probably just gonna have to use the one that came with the first battery box.